Strange lights in the sky.
Look, it's lit.
I have no idea what that was.
Objects moving at incredible speeds, breaking the laws of physics.
That shot down to the ground at light speed.
Craft from another world.
They're real. They're here. The truth is out there, and we need to know.
Can anyone discover the truth behind UFOs? January, 8 p.m., Winsted, Connecticut.
What the hell is that thing?
Shoppers in a downtown mall spot something in the evening sky.
It's moving. You got it, Pat?
The event, like so many nowadays, is recorded on mobile phones.
Unbelievable.
It's posted onto an internet video sharing site. It's the latest example of an unidentified flying object, a phenomenon that seems to defy explanation.
I don't know what it is.
Or does it? UFO sightings like this one are reported in their thousands every year, and not just in America. They happen all over the world.
Airports around here, it's unexplained.
From Rio, London, Paris and New York, UFOs are a global phenomenon. A global mystery. For the past 60 years...
Whoa, I'm getting a series of lights right there. I got it.
Wherever and whenever unidentified flying objects have been spotted in the sky, they've hit the headlines.
Right now, the biggest thing on YouTube is the Israeli UFO, which was UFO on top of a sacred temple.
Is that UFO? Holy.
And you can see it sitting on top of it, and then it just shut off at light speeds. I looked at a video many times. I think it's real.
UFO sightings like these fire the imagination of enthusiasts all over the world.
We've seen them in Mississippi like this, but never...
And fuel investigations to discover what these mysterious objects really are. In Rachel, Nevada, a small group of men and women who hunt down the clues to help identify strange objects in the sky are gathering. Leader of the pack is Alex Podovich.
We actually hunt UFOs. We have regular meetings that we go out in the field and we set up our equipment and cameras, whatever we have, and we watch the skies. And sometimes you do see very strange things in the sky.
Unusual objects in the sky like this are what these guys spend hours analyzing.
A UFO is something that you cannot identify. It could be our own or it could be alien. It's just an object in the sky that you can't tell for sure what it is. You know, a lot of people associate it with the alien craft, but it's not true. It could be anything in the sky. That's what the term means.
It's just a phenomena that does not go away. It's kind of like a snowball, and it just gets bigger and bigger. And it's very enjoyable.
Pat Travis knows all about UFOs. She's the owner of the Little Ailey Inn in the Nevada desert, the unofficial capital of ufology. It's a mecca for UFO hunters for a good reason.
There has been a lot of sightings of craft, of phenomena that no one can explain. There's been craft that have done maneuvers so fast that it's unbelievable. I believe that we cannot be the only beings in this entire magnificent universe. It has to be more. I will always believe that.
She thinks UFOs are alien, a view held by some who investigate sightings.
First of all, they're real. They're here. And the truth is that they created us. We need to know, as a human race, where we came from, what our origins are.
Discovering the truth has been the focus of ufologists for decades, but it's not easy. UFOs are not something called up on demand.
The holy grail for UFO hunters is finding a real flying saucer, or a ship, I should say, taking pictures of it, touching it, or getting a physical alien that you can shake hands with and take pictures.
Today, Alex and his crew are taking a trip down Nevada's extraterrestrial highway to try to find a UFO.
It is always an excitement to go out on a hunt. It's another possibility that I may find something that I've been looking for so many years. We are driving towards the mailbox, the infamous mailbox. They used to be black, and now it's white.
The mailbox is a destination that's passed into UFO folklore. It's a location that's had more than its fair share of UFO sightings.
This is the famous mailbox, the white mailbox. And these are the UFO hunters. They'll be with us here tonight. Hopefully we'll find something up in the sky.
You guys need any help?
No.
This UFO hunt is a challenge that's brought the group in plain sight of the security forces that monitor movement around one of the most secretive places on Earth. A US Air Force operating location near Groom Lake, Nevada. Better known as Area 51.
I can see a tower up on the hill, up on the mountain, and it's probably a radar out there also. Behind that ridge is the installation, and about 9 miles south of it is S4. That's where supposedly all the alien craft is being flown. It's right there. We're probably being watched right now from that tower. They know we're here, and they may show up later at night to see what we're taping. They usually do that. If they see people with cameras, they'll come out and investigate what's going on.
According to ufologists, this is the place where the government keeps its flying saucers. Physical proof that alien craft are real and they're here on Earth. The incredible claim made headlines in the late 1980s, thanks to this man.
I'm Bob Lazar.
In 1988, physicist Bob Lazar told friends he'd seen flying saucers when he was working on a top-secret project at Area 51.
There is physical evidence which proves that there is life elsewhere.
Bob's job was to see if he could reverse engineer this propulsion system. Now remember, this is the...
John Lear's been a friend of Lazar's for over 20 years. He was one of the first he told about seeing America's flying saucers.
I met Bob Lazar in 1988, and the first thing he said to me is, "I saw a disc today." And I'm sitting here writing, and I'm thinking, "What?" He said, "I saw a disc today." And I said, "Theirs or ours?" He said, "Theirs."
But that vehicle is a disc, which is generally referred to as a flying saucer.
And he told me that when he first saw it, there was an American flag on it, and he thought, well, this explains everything. We've got saucers, it's ours, we developed it. That's where all those rumors are coming from. But then he got to see inside of it, and there was little teeny seats, which were just about this big. And that's when it became all too clear to him that this was an alien craft.
The admission by an Area 51 insider caused a media storm. Flying saucers were real and being hidden by the government.
What they do is pump protons into the 115. It's my opinion that nothing we have developed has been without ET influence or technology.
If UFOs and flying saucers are real and being kept in secret bases in the Nevada desert, it begs a series of questions. What are they for? And where and when did America get its hands on them? The Las Vegas UFO hunters are out looking for UFOs. They've gone high-tech. They're using a sensitive array of infrared and low-light cameras in the hope that it will help them capture images of unknown objects in the sky.
This equipment is generally used for surveillance in very, very dark environments. Some of them use existing light. They can operate even from starlight. The other one is a traditional green night vision camera, which amplifies light. So if anything comes from that direction towards us and it emits light, we'll see it.
Even before the cameras are up and running, Alex spots something in the sky.
You can see the contrail, and that looks like probably an F-16.
What do you think we're going to see out here tonight?
Well, I'm hoping to see something that was engineered back, reverse engineered from alien technology. Almost ready.
Almost there.
If you had the infrared, we may be able to see some things that we can't see with our eyes. Maybe
We're not supposed to be seeing.
We're not supposed to be seeing. So that gives us a chance to look behind the veil.
Is this legal?
Yeah, it's perfectly legal.
Okay.
You're on public land.
Okay.
If you get arrested, you don't know me.
If a UFO is spotted, the hunters have the equipment to capture images of the craft in intricate detail. If they do, it will be a huge moment.
We need to make it work. These are our eyes tonight.
Well, that was close.
Hopefully we'll see some strange lights up there that move in kind of a zigzag way or moving really fast. Look over here, this way. I hope to see a spaceship, actually, if it's possible.
In the darkness, the hunters spot something off in the distance.
Is that thing right over there?
It's too dark for conventional cameras to pick out. But what about the low-light ones?
That was just moving. It disappeared.
It dropped like a stovepipe right over there.
Oh, it was a big light.
Oh, that was beautiful. Look, it's lit.
Right there, right there.
You see him? He's orangey red.
1 o'clock.
Has the infrared and low-light camera rig captured it?
Okay. Now this just happened. Right above the 2, you'll see on our third camera, a light comes up. And then right here is another one. And they both stay up for just about the same amount of time and then disappear. Not moving, they were stationary, and they were there, and then they were gone. And that was not a pixel on the screen, that was not a malfunction.
They've spotted something, but they don't know what it is. They hope it could be a flying saucer they believe America keeps hidden away in the desert. It's a notion that's deeply established within UFO circles. A theory that began with the greatest and most controversial flying saucer incident of them all. July the 8th, 1947. The place, Roswell. Debris is discovered on a cattle ranch in New Mexico. But it isn't just any old stuff. Eyewitnesses say the wreckage consists of foil that returns to its shape after being crumpled up, and weird, alien-looking writing on beam members. A UFO legend is born. But in a U-turn 24 hours later, Roswell's flying saucer is claimed to be a weather balloon, and a controversy has raged ever since.
The interesting thing about the Roswell story is that regardless of whose side of the story you believe, the Air Force, the UFO research community, everybody agrees that